It was dissolved in 1857, India's first war of independence, because we almost threw the British out of India. That was our official Brexit. Okay. Now what happened is, this is the cross of St. George. St. George was a good Samaritan. He used to love helping people, which is why hospitals, Red Cross, etc. will have his flag. Okay. Next one is, again, this comes under the Union. In 1600s was the Union. Is this the Union Jack by any chance?
No, it doesn't have the...
Very good. It's not the Union Jack, because in the 1600s was only the Union of England and Scotland, with the beheading of Queen Mary of Scots, who was the cousin of Elizabeth I. Right? That's when England and Scotland. But where's the Welsh flag? There's no Welsh dragon on the Union Jack, because when the treaty was signed, Wales was already a part of England. This is why you don't have the flag. But if you come ahead, can you see now another? By the way, the Scottish flag is the X because of St. Andrew. St. Andrew refused to be crucified the way Jesus was crucified. He was crucified on all fours. Hence the X for St. Andrew. Remember, Catholic saints are the same as Hindu gods. They are recognized by what you hold in your hand. You look at these symbols, you identify. It's as simple as that. Similarly, the next one which you see is the one where Northern Ireland joins with the cross of St. John of Northern Ireland, thin red line. Then after 1857, we come to British India. This was the flag that was representing India on the Olympics, representing India in foreign places, Commonwealth, etc. There were three flags representing India. One was the Union Jack, number 2 was specially for India, and number 3 was the Viceroy's flag, which is it's like a race coming out with the crest of Britain in the middle, only seen by this. I hope you know that even the President of India had his own flag till 1971. Okay, it was a 4 with 2 elephants and a scale and something else. Right? India's flag was not the flag that was accepted by Mahatma Gandhi as well, because Gandhi wanted a canton with the British flag on the side and the Indian flag on the rest of the flag, and in the middle, instead of the chakra, would have the charkha of Gandhi. Because it was not accepted by the Indian National Congress, he refused to even salute it. It's available on Google. If you just Google it, you will see it. By the way, by any chance, do you know where's the first Indian national flag? Where was it unfurled?
Singapore.
No. The first Indian, I'm not talking about the current Indian flag. The first Indian national flag that had Vande Mataram on it. 1906, Stuttgart, Germany. And who unfurled it? Madam Kama. And Madam Kama, if you get a chance to go just a little further.
Hall is right across.
Not Kama Hall. If you get a chance to go little further to Fashion Street, Bombay Gymkhana, right there's Queen Alexandra School. That's her school. Right? She went to that school over there. And Britain wanted to try her as a traitor. France and Germany gave her asylum, which is why we have closer relations with these countries. Similarly, if you notice this flag over here, if it was red field, it was army, blue field, navy, right? Plus, notice the star in the middle. That was the representation of India. If you notice, star. If you notice, every single country of the colonies will have a canton with the British, like Australia, canton with a constellation or something that represents the country. This one had a star. Can you see what you're seeing as the sun is just the rays coming out. Now look at it carefully. Why star? It was a chivalrical order. If you want to see the Star of India even today, go to Rashtrapati Bhavan. Right in front of the presidential house, you will see a tall pillar with the star right in front. Okay? This star was a chivalrical order that was given. But in those days, everyone was about religion, right? They'll have crosses, etc. Why is this a star? This is the only chivalrical order in the world which is a star. Why? Because at that time, if they had a cross, no Maharaja, Nawab, Nizam, etc. would dare wear it. So as a result, we are united under the stars. That's why it says, right? Heavens are guided. Under the heavens, we are guided. And have you seen the star in the middle today? Use your observation skills. Today, have you seen the star? Not the outside, the inside star. Bombay Police. Bombay Police gets its, let's say, logo or the rays around the logo come from this one right here. Then it became after this was if this was before independence. What happened to the next one? Remember, we were a republic only in 1950. Only in 1950. Till then we were a dominion. King George V, King George VI was still the first Viceroy of independent India. By any chance, do you know the difference between Viceroy and Governor General? It's all politics. Viceroy means Vice-Ray, Deputy King. If you are a relative of the King, you are a Viceroy. Mountbatten, cousin of Queen Elizabeth. Right? But if you are a career diplomat, you are a Governor General. So that's why after independence, he was no longer Viceroy, he became Governor General of India. Right? Similarly, even at that time, if you notice, today we have two types of ambassadors. We have career diplomats for countries that you do a lot of business with, like Oman, or we have political appointees like countries like Fiji or something where you don't have a lot of things, because those are people who are given as promotions. Like how we give governors today, mostly it is promotions. The only difference is that a career diplomat completes 5 years. Political appointees will tender their resignation every time the government changes. Because you're there as long as you're in favor of the president. Right? Similarly, this is Dominion of India, Republic of India, and then keeps changing depending on the government in power. Right?